So if you saw previous videos, you know I switched to a Rode microphone for recording instead of wearing a microphone. Because I'm not used to it, I'll turn away from the camera or the microphone and you won't be able to really hear what it is that I'm saying. So to kind of help combat that / have a backup audio source, I purchased the Zune H1n handy recorder. So with this here, I can just stick it on one of the tripods or light stands or something like that, and it can pick up all the rest of the audio. So in the case as I'm showing something, if I bend down or turn around and you don't pick up the sound, I will have it here to be able to pick that sound up. Okay, so let's see what we get in here. You get a bunch of instruction booklets, a USB-A to a micro USB cord, so you already know where I'm going to go with that. We've got a power block. Comes with a clown nose. A wrist strap. And a carrying case, which hopefully the recorder's in because I haven't seen it yet. Alright, and that's the recorder itself. Okay, so taking a look at the recorder, on the face you have an LCD screen. Those are obviously your microphones. You have a stop, play, pause, forward, reverse, record button, and then some buttons here. So you can either plug this into the wall or you can put AAA batteries in there. Then on the side we have our delete, hold, which locks out all the buttons, the power button, a line in if you want to put an external mic onto this. The thing is, which I didn't know previously, because that was my first thought process behind it, was having the Rode mic going into here and then picking up all the ambient sounds too. When you do go line in with a mic, it disables these microphones here, so it won't work for what I originally was intending, but it'll still work nonetheless. On the other side, we have a line out for headphones or speakers or anything to monitor, and then your volume up and down buttons. Also, it does have an SD card slot to record. I'm kind of jumping ahead to things that I don't like, but while I'm there, I'll mention it. So the largest micro SD, if it's a high-speed one, is 32 or 64 gigabyte card. You can't go higher than that or you'll get an error. And then also here, you just have a volume control, and that's how sensitive the microphone will be. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing turned on. So when you turn it on, you're just going to get the SD access page. First time that you turn it on, it is going to ask you to format the card. And then you can see you can monitor the levels. And I'll be quiet for a second as I step away from the mic to try to show you these levels. So as I'm talking, you can see the levels being recorded or picked up here on the recorder. Okay, so on the button you can change from MP3 320K to 44.1 16-bit, 48K 16-bit, 24-bit, 96 24, and MP3 48. Alright, then you have a low-cut filter that can be turned on or off. Your limiters can be on or off, and that's just going to eliminate any like loud noises. And then it has an auto level to where it'll adjust itself based off of the input that's coming into the microphones. So the other thing that I'll tell you is that the instruction manual that it comes with, it's kind of like a quick access guide. I had to go online and download the full one, mainly because I was messing around in the settings and I accidentally changed the type of battery to lithium or something like that. So every time I had batteries in there, it would say that the batteries were dead and would turn back off. So I had to plug it in to be able to get back to the menu setting to change that. And there was nowhere, or at least I didn't find in the quick access menu or anything, how to actually change that. So I had to look it up, and you have to hold, and for reference, in case you do have one, you have to hold down the delete button while you're powering on, and then it'll go into the setup menu. So anytime that you need to change the time or any configurations on here outside of the buttons that are there for it, you have to do that to get into that menu. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'll go ahead and I'll hit record and stand at different distances and put it in different spots around me, and we'll see how well it picks up the audio. Okay, so right now I have it pointing straight up and down right underneath the camera. So I'm going to stop sharing the audio from this mic, and in 3, 2, 1. Now you should be hearing the audio from the video recorder. It is approximately about 4 feet in front of me. That's about waist level, and this is how it sounds like that. Okay, so now we're back on the Rode wireless mic, or excuse me, now we're back on the Rode mic. I have the recorder set off to my right hand side. Again, it's just about just below hip level, and it's pointing directly across, so shooting out in front of me, and we'll see what that audio sounds like in 3, 2, 1. Okay, like I said, that audio is just off to the right hand side, and now you're hearing the audio from the recording device. Okay, and last but not least, I have it behind me. It's probably about 3, maybe 2, 3 feet behind me. It's right about waist level and pointing directly at me. So chances are this is probably where I'll keep it while recording these videos, so that way if I turn around it picks it up. So what I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the audio of that in 3, 2, 1. Okay, now you're listening to the audio from the recorder that's behind me by about 3 feet. And like I said, that so as I turn around and I lose the audio from the Rode mic, I can pick up the audio from the hand recorder and not miss anything. So that is the record in 3 different locations. Let me know down in the comments how you think that sounds. Again, I'll just be using it as a backup, mainly for when I turn away from this microphone here. I'll still have usable audio, as there's some clips that I had to cut out because you couldn't really hear any audio from them. But other than that, that's going to do it for this review. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end. If you found it useful, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. If you have any questions about the product itself, please drop that down in the comment section below. I'll answer it to the best of my ability. And as usual, if there's anything in particular that you would like me to test out for you, just put that down in the comment section along with anything in particular that you want tested on it, so I can make sure I do that during the video. Other than that, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.